I'm Rick Steves, back with more from the best of the Bible. This time, we're in the Holy Land, 1st century Israel. Thanks for joining us! In the ancient world, kinship was more than just your bloodline. Belonging to something was what kept you safe in society. Marriage, inheritance, and even justice all ran through this kinship web. If your cousin made a mistake, you helped to fix it. If your brother died childless, you might be asked to marry his widow to carry on the family line.
I pronounce you husband and wife.
Mazel tov!
No, my son! My son! No! No! Wake up! No! My son! My son!
I pronounce you husband and wife.
Mazel tov! Moral of the story is, whatever it was, you do your best to defend the honor of your collective group. In our 21st century world, where independence is highly valued, this tight-knit sense of mutual care can feel strange. But also, it shows that at the root of it, we have a desire to be part of something bigger than ourselves. We long for that real connection, responsibility for one another, and a rooted sense of who we are. Tell me a bit about your family business.
My name's Joshua, and I'm a fisherman. Same thing with my father, and his father before him, and his father before him, and his father before him. Business has been really slow lately, ever since those Greeks took over. I mean, they tax us on every fish. Every fish! You know, a fish gotta count every day? Anyway, these are my sons, Ahab and Girgashites. They don't catch much fish, and what few we do catch, they tax us on.
I'm Ahab, and I'm honored to fish for the family business. I can't wait one day to inherit it and take it over with my wife.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure my dad introduced me. I'm Girgashite. I don't really like fishing, to be honest with you. Like, it's cool and all, you know, like, fish and that, but, like, I'm only here because I want to bring honor to my dad, to be fair, so, yeah.
In the 1st century, the Sabbath was the cornerstone of the Jewish life and a time for rest, reflection, and community. As commanded by God in the Torah, the Jews under the law followed this meticulously. As you stroll around ancient Jerusalem, you can almost hear the echoes of the bustling markets on the Friday evening, as everyone prepares for the sacred day. Today, we have the privilege of visiting our favorite Jewish family as they observe the Sabbath.
Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat shalom.
Whether it was immersing in the mikveh, washing of the hands before meals, or avoiding contact with corpses, these practices created sacred rhythms. In a world where the temple stood at the center of worship, purity laws weren't barriers. They were bridges to closest with God. So, Mr. Priest, how do you like the Second Temple? And could you tell us a little bit about the building?
Well, the Second Temple, its origins are back in the 6th century BC. And Haggai and Zechariah were instrumental in getting the whole thing started. In that day, there were people that looked at it and actually wept because it compared so poorly in size and scope with the original Temple of Solomon. And yet, Haggai said, "Do not despise the day of small things." So the temple was built and dedicated in 515 BC, if memory serves. And then a few years ago, Herod began to embellish the temple and sink quite a bit of his personal money into it to make it better, and in fact spent several years dressing it up and improving it and making the different courts, let's say, more appealing to the human eye.
So, what does your job as a priest look like?
Well, the main job of a priest is to represent God to the people and the people to God. And in this sacrificial system, the priests are responsible for examining the daily sacrifices to make sure they're without defect, and then to actually kill the animal, drain the blood, separate the different parts, remove the parts that are to be kept away from the temple, and then offer the priestly sacrifices on the altar. We also make sure that nobody gets past the court of the Gentiles. Is the Gentiles, if they come past that, we're actually authorized to stone them to death. So we want to make sure we don't get into that situation. And the same with the court of the women. So there's administrative things that we take care of. So all around there's many different things, and the priests have divisions for each of those different functions.
Awesome.
Sir. Oh no, he's dead. Now I'm unclean and it's almost Passover.
And here we have a leper. Very sad.
Lord, have mercy on me. Lord, have mercy on me.
Oh, don't get too close.
Okay.
Oh, look what we have here. This is where the women go when they are unclean. I don't know why they're giggling so much.
Get out! Get out!
Don't get too close. First century Judea was a system by which we called patronage, what could otherwise be known as ancient social glue. Wealthy patrons supported communities, built synagogues, and offered protection, and in return, they received loyalty, status, and honor. God was viewed as a divine patron, generous and powerful, and in turn, deserving of our faithfulness. Oh, look who's coming! Joshua, coming to meet his Gentile patron, Tina.
Good morning, Joshua.
Morning, Tina. How are you doing today?
I'm doing good, thanks. I'm in good favor with the gods right now. This morning, I went and offered sacrifices to the god Mercury. He's the god of commerce, which is why I'm having such success with my business right now.
These freaking Greeks, man, pushing the religion down my throat. Zeus this, Mercury that. I mean, what makes Alexander so great anyway? So, an unfortunate event has arisen. I know you just paid for my son's wedding and the other wedding, but my first son unfortunately passed away very recently. And again, thank you for paying for those previous weddings, but can you possibly pay for his funeral? I'm a bit tight on cash right now. I'll do anything you want, I swear.
I'd be happy to pay for the funeral, if in return you can proclaim my name in the streets among your brethren for all that I've done for this community.
Okay.
The community loves this place. It's named after me. It's called Tina House. Hey, it's good to see you again. Hey. I know everyone in this town. They all love me. Hey, good to see
Hello,
you.
thank you for all the good work you do for this community.
You're welcome.
I love you.
This is another of my holiday homes. I summer here. I don't like to use the word rich. I'm comfortable. My late husband. Good to see you again. Good to see you again. Good to see you again.
After the Maccabean revolt and the rededication of the temple, we continue to celebrate this victory. Today, we remember that miracle during Hanukkah, a celebration of resistance, rededication, and God's faithfulness to us. Come with me through this door and you'll see some real Jews celebrating Hanukkah authentically. So, what is your favorite part about Hanukkah?
Well, I just love that my family gets to gather together for the Festival of Lights. And yeah, it's just a really nice time. I mean, we take time off work and we are just all here as a family together with my children. I just love it.
My favorite part about Hanukkah is that we eat really good food and we get gifts and we play games like Dreidel, and yeah, we just kind of hang out and yeah, it's fun.
And we pray and we thank the Lord.
In ancient Judea, the Jewish people were under the rule of Antiochus Epiphanes, a Greek king who tried to outlaw Judaism and desecrated the temple in Jerusalem. In response, a small group of rebels called the Maccabees rose up, defeated his forces, and reclaimed the temple. When they went to rededicate it, they found only 1 day's worth of oil, but miraculously it lasted 8. That's why today the Jews light the menorah for 8 nights to celebrate faith, their identity, and a light that will never go out. Well, our time together has come to a close. Thank you so much for joining me on our walk through first century Israel. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did.
Good morning, Joshua.
Hi, Tina. How are you?
Let's go see some genuine Hanukkah worshipers. Come with me through this door and you'll see some authentic Jews celebrating Hanukkah authentically. Can you tell me something about Hanukkah?
This looks like a cult.
That's good. Yeah, that's fun.
Also, cryptocurrency is bad. Really, really bad. Don't invest in Dogecoin at all. That's why we're bankrupt, guys. I put all our shekels into Dogecoin.
Diamond Hanukkah.
So anyway, Hitler's wasn't that bad of a guy.
Happy Hanukkah.
Yeah.
Okay, hey, take this seriously.